rest up for our mission.
What?
She'll get angry if you go on without her permission. I can hear Maria's panting crying as Fabian comforts her. Grius, to think that he's gone. I only wish could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to a real life. I confessed I was relieved to see His Highness, though he's certainly grown since I have known him. Tonight we shall have our dues rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Elsie's fight is a grand undertaking we cannot fail. Fabian's groceries for the inn are all lined up. I don't want to get in her way, so I'll leave them alone. Alright, let's rest up for tomorrow then. Because we can't go in the rooms other than our own. The bed seems rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Apparently, we've been invited to academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
Maggie's by Grius has been inherited and returned to Poogie's soul.
Yet
Oh, that's perfect.
Such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
May come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to Hero's Essence you receive from more. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience to an archetype without having a battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
Well met.
What?
Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
Trivial all of it, but more importantly, a rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will only be a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter. The plan is near its fruition, and the Calamity draws even closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry.
I apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
This is my fight too. You're going after the man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Surely before the day of calamity. That's he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more to foil it. Can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass. Not only for the prince, but for Greece as well.
I'd say
One last battery met, unused to the strange power. Once we take to the field again, I would look to another for orders. Poogie, you seem best suited for the task. That is your role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty
All good.
situations. I agree. You up for that, Poogie? Are you sure about this? I should be giving orders, but you're a royal knight.
fret not.
Think nothing of rank. I'd welcome the advice. May we serve well each other.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain.
Hmm?
A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we better served by prudence than haste. Alright, let's make ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word. Yeah, got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this. I want to look at our archetypes. And...
Let's focus.
okay, Luis Necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Luis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesized calamity. 10 days left. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in game over. You must defeat the Necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day. You'll need to rest at night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with the followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, your choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly. Hey, you got a second? I was thinking, isn't Grand Trad just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring, so I was thinking, you got His Highness sword, right? Maybe you could do something cool with it. Greer said that sword was forged with magma. With a little magic, I think I can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, then see if you can stand on it. Blade riding. While in safe areas like cities, press B to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area. You can increase your speed by holding the right trigger.
Congratulations on your progress thus far. What you've experienced is merely the prologue of metaphor. The true journey is finally at hand. However, only the first 3 days are playable in this demo. How you choose to spend your time, where you go, and who you spend time with is entirely up to you.
Progression past a certain point in the dungeon may end the demo even if 3 days have not passed.
We should go.
The first thing we need to do is head to Grand Cathedral. So,
What now?
let's look at our party. Details, formation, equipment. So, healer, warrior, knight. I like having the, maybe, what does a knight use for equipment? Pole arms are used for, okay, so pole arms. What does the Iron Bastion do? Endurance +1. Endurance and agility +1. Strength +2. So she is endurance all the way and defense. While he has to be attack. I don't know. Here, let's try to get the healer up. I wonder if I should go to the mage.
Can't see a single good option here.
I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine is that expensive? Yes, it is. Or to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mystari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for the world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by cough. But what if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mystari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elda even more. I heard that all Elda are anathema to the Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at the church, but I doubt I'll have any business with it. What medicine is it? Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at the St. Firmus
I hope it's
Church.
not too much trouble.
I'm hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please
If
bring it to me.
so-
St. Firmus Church should be on Sun Lumeo Street. Think they'll let us sell the medicine.
Give it a shot.
Let's try it. Rusted accessory and intolerance increased. The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You can even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside of the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulty is also noted there so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete a quest in the designated time, it will be marked as expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for a request past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu. Let's look at our quest. Traveler voice and request. You can see other travelers' party's formation details from the time they cleared the quest while reviewing the quest. To view the details, hit this button for more information on their battles. No information on this. We have 10 days left. Get this to... What is this? The assassination of Louis failed. Save the prince from the curse. 5 days left from that. Healer archetype to rank 10. Okay. I apologize for making you shoulder the burden of captaincy. But if you have the strength, the title demands it. I trust you wield it well. Cannot leave the Grand Cathedral estate. Shall we be off to it then? I have things to do.
Whatever.
Oi, lad, going somewhere? It's up to you, of course, but I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I were you. Rumor has it that Luis, you know that bloke, has sent his private army to occupy it. Once you fancy losing your life, I wouldn't get tangled up in that lot.
Hey!
If I may ask you one thing, are you going to the Grand
Why?
Cathedral? Well, who told you that? Calm yourself, there's no need to be wary. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I've got intel on the monsters within the Grand Cathedral, and you could always use more information,
What?
couldn't you? Information? I'm what you call an informant. I sell information, so how about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge? Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using Analyze. Informants can be found skulking in taverns across Uchronia. consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints about what to do next. You can view information that you've purchased on the item section on the main menu by the information panel. Let's buy this.
Hey!
If you're set on going to Grand Cathedral, be wary. I've heard that this place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume that this was the work of the man, the necromancer. Ugh. Just the thought of Bones' corpse moving on their own sends a chill down my spine. I heard they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeleton ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fist fly and smack them around a bit. I've also heard about a moving stone statue. Couldn't tell you why, but there's statues in there that come to life. They're apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful. I've heard they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading up there, keep light, wind, and weapons in your arsenal. That's all I know. I know a little of your motives, but regardless, I know to succeed. Cool. So I gotta scrap a piece of paper with information. I like that. I want to make sure this dude has the Seeker Wind spell on. Oh, he does, because he has the wind magic. Perfect. He does. Okay,
All right.
so we were going somewhere. Sunshade Row.
What now?
Quest. St. Firmus Church on Sun Lumeo Street. St. Firmus Church on Sun Lumeo Street. Here we go. How do I... Sun Leo.
Let's go.
I don't think I should have fast traveled that way, but that's... And also, he said I can... Oh, I can do this. Okay, cool. So...
Oh! What is it?
All right then. All right then.
So, I think I gotta go this way.
Fool. What on earth are you doing? Oh.
Anella, sorry, but would you mind keeping your distance from... No, wait, are you perhaps the elder who's been frequenting the hushed honeybee and as of late? You have business there?
Grand, innit?
So you'd not deny it then? I'm jealous. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel at the Apprentice Cook, but so far I've all been entrusted with are the chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisine of the city, and the hushed honeybee inn has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. I learned to cook from a paprika. It would damage our kitchen's reputation, they said. They told me if I ever got caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm an India, and he doesn't even trust me? It's the same tired prejudices. India are liars and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, can I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee Inn and then report back to me about what it was like. The only catch is my employer has some high priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like to get back to me by June 19th.
If there's anything you can do.
If you'd like to learn about I'd like to learn about their ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course the taste of the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How does that sound? Sure, I could try to do that.
Thank you much.
You are so kind. Thank you so much. Agreeing to help out a stranger you've only just met. I finally know what it makes make
give it a shot.
kitchen. Okay, I need to help out the Hushed Honeybee Inn on Sunshade Road in Grand Trad for the man who wants to research cooking. Apparently, a honeybee is always busy at night.
Come on.
Just like that, you agreed to help the guy, but I suppose Fabian has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't help to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. From what I've learned, the Hushed Honeybee Inn is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabian what we can do to help.
What on earth are you doing?
I don't know where this goes. Where does this go? Sunshade Road. Okay, so this is back to
All right then.
the shady place. That's fine. I'll deal with that later.
All right then.
This is the luxurious inn. What is this? Oh, is that a fairy I see? A real fairy will I be?
But
Look, I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal of it? I should explain, my family has something of a history with fairies. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you like to care for me to tell you
I
one?
wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you got fairies on the mind. If I listen to a man's fairy tale, my imagination might improve. It's gonna take some time, so if you have other plans today, let's come back another time. What do you think? You wanna listen? I'm busy right now. I will get to you after I check everything. This is the tavern. I haven't been in this tavern. Let's see what's in here.
I'm out of ideas.
I've heard someone pull the dine and dash. Tavern keeper here is a class act. They don't want any paprika's cooks in their kitchen, even though they'll work for cheap. Yes, that's good to hear, though I must say this elder here blight my vision. Okay, so we're not supposed to be in here.
Excuse me.
They won't let me in the kitchen. Okay, so if I'm not wanted in here, let's get out of here. There's no place in Poke My Nose where I'm not wanted.
All right then.
Okay, I checked there.
This I can.
Blimey.
Here goes another question. Oh, I remember this one.
You.
I remember you, Elda. Seems like I was right about not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Grius were working together. How did you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Road. But you needn't worry, I have no intention of turning you in exchange for my discretion, though. For lack of a better word, will you be willing to do a job for me?
Yes.
A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how long you were at first glance. I'd prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities. This lady owns an igniter shop, right? I bet the pay would be decent. It might be worth taking the job if it's nothing too crazy. At least describe the job. I don't have the wisdom to assess the danger for myself. If my wisdom were informed, I'll be able to judge if I can handle it. I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation is over. Shame we can't even ask about it. Hey, just a thought here. But she's not really seeing you, is she? Not that she thinks you're a bad guy, but she absolutely defining you by your tribe and age. But if we can get to see an actual person, I feel like she'd tell us more. I bet we make an impression if we help other people around town. See if there's anything we could do. I bet that'll help. I'll gather information for you, so if you're unsure, just ask me about anything. Don't forget, we still have something about the Grand Cathedral too. Got it? I don't think I've ever been inside of here either. Display igniter, mysterious crystal. At this establishment, we sell only the best and finest magic igniters. It is our policy to decline service to certain tribes, including the Elda. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. Oh shit. I can't even buy stuff from here. Okay. Well.
All right then.
Then why do I need...
All right then. Where to?
Little bastard, you.
All right then.
Oh my god.
St. Firmus Church! This is where we can get that medicine, if they'll sell it to me. Okay, let's see if they'll sell it to me.
Close
I can see that you're an elder. I'd not turn you away if you come here with a purpose, however. I do hope you will keep it brief. Thanks. I think Anyway, we here you sell a type of medicine called the breath of fresh air. We typically only make that particularly a remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sancticism. But let it be known that we practice generosity. By special acceptance for an Elda, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 reeve. For an Elda, you're raising the price because of this tribe? Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equal among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it. Thus, I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind to even sell, that is, give them to you is taboo. I appreciate a show of gratitude more than words of protest. Now, how may I assist? You can purify a sword. Judging by the sword on your hilt, I take it you're a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you must be, you are still an Elda. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sancticism. If my wisdom was informed, I could ask the church to purify my equipment. Certain equipment can be taken to the church and purified, after which it's born anew with enhanced abilities and capabilities. You can unlock the purify function by raising the wisdom royal virtue. Equipment that can be purified will be noted in the item's description. Wisdom virtue. So let's see what this does. What does this do? Burn, hex, rage, sleep, malady, KO. Okay, the item. Let's go ahead and take it back.
All right then.
Yeah, there's still places I want to go. Okay, there. There. Looks clean. That I checked. Did I really check get everything? Catacombs entrance. Okay.
Let's go.
Please, I'm just if you can help. Incredulous. Please, if you can help.
I can help you.
Please, if you can help. I'm just incredulous.
What's happened?
Here, I got your medicine, sir.
You there?
My dear fellow, is that the breath of fresh air? Did you get that for me? Of course, sir.
Thank you. So
Oh, praise
very
be
much.
you. I give you my deepest thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologizing for having so little faith in you. People can be quite anxious since the incident of the Grand Cathedral, so the prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mastari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me, but I digress. Allow me to return the favor.
No.
Hardly seems worthy of praise to do something so simple as to purchase medicine. It's wrong that this problem exists within the country in the first place. What you did means the world to me. Thank you. Truly for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this, a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Rusted accessory increases tolerance.
All right.
Oh, wisdom is 1, tolerance is 1. I see now. Okay. Imagination, eloquence, tolerance, wisdom, and courage. I hear a voice. Splendid virtues are really dwelling within thee. This glow serves thee best as the kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee. Gather the royal virtues and fulfill the destiny. Your character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Honing the royal virtues, courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding, or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about town and can give you more information. An accessory, I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusted I can't tell what it is. I've heard you can get it appraised at a shop. Anywhere will do. I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of these places will serve me. Crying out loud, they won't even let you shop. Thank you, though. We should get this looked at, Poogie. Excuse me, but I must administer the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again. And may the divine relic bless you.
That reminds me.
Supporters, check request town. Supporters. Doesn't look like there's anyone for you to talk to right now.
That reminds me. Really?
Doesn't look like there's anyone who needs helping hand right now. Want to check the requests we've taken on?
That reminds me. I think...
At the market in front of the Grand Cathedral, there's a stall selling red grass. The husk honeybee use it a lot in their cooking. It's a valuable herb that can't get anywhere else. Since we're here, why don't we do a bit of shopping? You're absolutely right. Let's get this. Let's get our stuff appraised too.
All right.
You've been a lifesaver.
What's this? Oh. Greetings, little boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we are similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mastari tribe? We are rarely seen in grand trade.
I see.
Of course, no, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public, after all. And then, any interest in our history? If in why we live our lives secluded and oppressed, I'll show you what you'd like to know. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need. Improve my tolerance. Not
Fair
today.
enough. You've been a
So I can improve my tolerance with him. That's cool.
All right, then.
What's up here?
Hey!
You hear that? Sound like a cry of pain somewhere nearby. Yeah, let's talk to this guy. Hey you there, do you have any medicinal herbs? My stomach is killing me. A medicinal herb will go a long way and you have 13 on hand. Want to give him one? Yes! Thank you.
You saved me.
Ah, it feels better. You're too kind. People normally pay no mind to a papripus like me, but you really helped me. Here, take this as thanks. Got a hero's essence. Nice. That was nice to make this man happy. I hope he gets better.